And welcome to the Grim Soul Taker. Yes, it's me again today. Why? Because I feel like it. And two, I know you people can't get enough of me. This is a spotlight on Star Wars 7. Yeah, there's gonna be no Star Wars. Let's read up what I can find out on here. Give me a second. I hate you people gotta hate these damn ads. Alright. The latest chapter in the Star Wars saga will return to the home planet of Anakin. Luke Skywalker. Star Wars Episode 7 will take place at least partly on the desert planet. A new report confirms previously reported information that filming in Morocco will in fact double the famous desert planet CP30 and RTD2 landed on at the beginning of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. The same planet Luke Skywalker grew up on with the Uncle Owen, Owen, you know who I'm talking about. Everybody knows those guys. And his aunt, of course. Where Obi-Wan Kenobi grew up. Qui-Gon Jinn found Anakin Skywalker, and on which Jabba the Hutt displayed Han Solo in a carbon night. Read about the Star Wars the thing shoot below. In addition, the report shooting on Morocco, THR now reports that ABUDHA, BI. You real Star Wars fans might know about that. I don't know what that place is called. Will be used as a location from up to 4 weeks. Shooting in around the city will help recreate Tatooine. Original reports follow. The Hollywood Reporter says sources tell THR that J.J. Abrams and Disney are planning to an extensive recreation of the desolate home of Luke and Anakin Skywalker in Morocco-like environment. Disney would not confirm the report, obviously. The original Tatooine from Episode 4 was in Tucson, several hundred miles away from Morocco. That whole area is covered in desert, and while there may be some abandoned Star Wars sets in Morocco desert, as seen in these, of course, showed some images which are potentially mislabeled. Most Star Wars location websites don't list the country as one of the filming locations. No matter where the specific filming will take place, the main takeaway here is we know the exact place it doubled for in Star Wars Episode 7, Tatooine. That is the most important planet in Star Wars mythology. The two most important Jedi in history, Anakin and Luke Skywalker, both grew up there. Dozens of important events in their lives took place on that planet. If the new film is paying homage to the originals and return to Tatooine is no-brainer. Sort of bringing back RTD2 and Chewbacca. I don't know if they don't bring these guys back, I don't know what will. How Star Wars 7 will specifically feature Tatooine, interesting to think about. Maybe the original trilogy characters settle there to raise their kids, or possibly it is perfect place for the new evil to rise to prominence. Maybe we'll know more in the months or so before J.J. Abrams officially starts filming Star Wars Episode 7, which we probably already know is already happening. Okay, here we go. I guess you want to know the plot. Well, here's one. Star Wars Episode 7 takes place 30 years after the Return of the Jedi. This posted in March. Here's some actual Star Wars news, even if it is minor. Most of what we know about Star Wars Episode 7 confined events, confined paragraphs, and we know next to nothing about the new story. But today is a shareholders conference. Disney head Bob Iger said Episode 7 will take place 30 years after the Return of the Jedi. Means the series again nearly in real time along with its fans. Along with the nugget, Iger confirmed that there will be 3 new young characters and several returning faces. We don't have the transcript, Iger commented, but this 20 from tweet from Ben Fritz serves as first source. Star Wars Episode 7 will take place 30 years after Return of the Jedi. Iger says very familiar faces along with a trio of young leads. Hopefully they'll be putting, like in the comic book, I know Anakin has a son, I think. If you know more than I do, let me know. I know you Star Wars fans will definitely know what I do. But let me know in the comments below. But here's what George Lucas said. An official Star Wars site confirms the info, also saying that the film will definitely start shooting this May. Really, this May of this year. Many years ago, George Lucas said that the post-Jedi chapter would begin roughly 20 years after Jedi, and that general idea has remained consistent since, so this is no great surprise. That said, we've also heard that we'd seen Luke Skywalker in the 30s and 40s, but this would put him closer to 50. Mostly this statement confirms that we've generally suspected, but any confirmation about Episode 7 is welcome at this point. As for the rest confirming Episode 7 details, we know that J.J. Abrams will direct at Pinewood Studios in England, with effects by ILM and John Williams returning to score. Oh, good, the original guy of the music. That's perfect. I mean, he did the original music for some of the Star Wars films. That's good. Ben Burnett will return as sound designer. Sweet. While Dan Mendel will act as cinematographer, shooting on 35mm film. The original Michael ARDT script was revised by Abrams and Lawrence Kasdan. I don't know his name. R2-D2 is the only confirmed returning character. Sweet. But Chewbacca will likely return, and Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill are all but confirmed. We already know that they're confirmed now. Adam Driver is heavily tipped to play the primary villain. I don't know who he is. You guys might, but I don't. Star Wars Episode 7 will release in December of 18th next year. So, yeah. I mean, what do you guys, Star Wars fans, think about that news? I mean, some of you may already find out, may know more than I do, but this is just what I've read. And I've been reading to you as I've been looking at it, and I just found some of this out. But, as for confirmed characters, I mean, Chewbacca and R2-D2 have already been confirmed. It's been leaked, basically, but yeah. And Tatooine's going to be the first place they film, which is awesome. But I'm gonna probably look up some more. My 10 minutes are up, so if you want to know more, let me know. This has been Grim Soul Taker. Peace. Good night, good luck, and peace out. Till I see you again in the Grim. Till I see you again.